The history of pasta is not a straightforward tale confined to Italy. Also, I have an easy pasta recipe for you in this video. Stay tuned. It is a global story with contributions from various cultures over millennia. Early noodles in Asia. The earliest evidence of noodle-like foods dates back to ancient China. In 2005, archaeologists discovered a 4,000-year-old bowl of noodles made from millet in northwestern China. This discovery predates any evidence of pasta in Italy by thousands of years, suggesting that the concept of long strands of dough cooked in liquid has ancient roots in Asia. Ancient Mediterranean connections. While not exactly the pasta we know today, ancient civilizations around the Mediterranean consumed dishes made from grains and water. The Greek laganon and similar preparations in the Roman Empire were flatbread-like, and sometimes layered with other ingredients, hinting at early forms of lasagna. The Arab influence. A significant turning point in pasta history likely occurred with the arrival of Arab traders in Sicily. Starting around the 9th century AD, they introduced dried pasta, which was ideal for long journeys. The Arabic word itria, a type of vermicelli, is a likely ancestor of the Italian pasta. This innovation of dried pasta was crucial as it allowed for storage and transportation, making it more widely accessible. Pasta in medieval Italy. By the Middle Ages, pasta was becoming increasingly common in Italy, particularly in the south. The climate of southern Italy was well suited for growing durum wheat, the ideal grain for making pasta that holds its shape when cooked. Cities like Naples became centers for pasta production. Initially, pasta was often eaten plain or with simple sauces, as tomatoes had not yet been introduced from the Americas. The myth of Marco Polo. The popular story of Marco Polo bringing pasta to Italy from China in the 13th century is largely a myth. While he did travel to China and likely encountered noodles, pasta was already well established in Italy by that time. The confusion may stem from descriptions of noodle-like foods in his writings. The Renaissance and beyond. During the Renaissance, pasta became more refined, with different shapes emerging. The invention of the pasta press in the 17th century further diversified pasta production. The arrival of tomatoes in Italy in the 16th century, though initially viewed with suspicion, eventually revolutionized pasta sauces, leading to iconic dishes we know and love today. Industrialization and global spread. The Industrial Revolution made pasta production more efficient and affordable, leading to its widespread consumption. Italian immigrants played a crucial role in popularizing pasta in other parts of the world, particularly in the Americas, where it was adapted into new dishes. So, while the earliest forms of noodles likely originated in Asia, Italy embraced and innovated upon the concept, particularly with the development of dried pasta and the integration of regional ingredients and sauces, making it the pasta heartland we recognize today. Easy recipe for making pasta at home. Making fresh pasta at home is simpler than you might think. This recipe focuses on a basic egg pasta, which is versatile and delicious. You will need about 2 cups of all-purpose flour, or preferably double zero pasta flour, if you can find it, 3 large eggs, 1 teaspoon olive oil, a pinch of salt, and extra flour for dusting. For equipment, a large mixing bowl or clean work surface, a fork, plastic wrap, a rolling pin or pasta machine, and a pizza cutter or knife are helpful, but not all are required. To make the dough on a clean work surface, mound the flour and create a well in the center. Crack the eggs into the well. Add the olive oil and salt to the eggs. Using a fork, gently whisk the eggs, gradually incorporating the flour from the inside walls of the well. Continue mixing until a shaggy dough forms. If the dough is too dry, add a tiny bit of water, a teaspoon at a time. If it is too sticky, add a little more flour. Once the dough comes together, use your hands to knead it. Push down with the heel of your hand, fold it over, and repeat. Knead for 8 to 10 minutes until the dough is smooth, elastic, and no longer sticky. It should feel like Play-Doh. Shape the dough into a ball, wrap it tightly in plastic wrap, and let it rest at room temperature for at least 30 minutes. This allows the gluten to relax, making it easier to roll out. To roll out the dough by hand, lightly flour your work surface. Divide the dough in half, keeping the other half wrapped. Flatten 1 piece of dough into a disc. Using a rolling pin, roll out the dough as thinly as possible, rotating it frequently to keep it even. Aim for about 1/16 inch thickness. You should almost be able to see your hand through it. To cut the pasta by hand, lightly flour the rolled out dough to prevent sticking. You can create different shapes. For fettuccine or tagliatelle, loosely fold the dough sheet into a roll. Use a sharp knife or pizza cutter to cut the roll into ribbons of your desired width. About 1/4 to 1/2 inch for fettuccine, slightly narrower for tagliatelle. Unroll the ribbons. For pappardelle, cut the rolled out sheet into wider ribbons, about 3/4 to 1 inch. For lasagna sheets, cut the dough into rectangular sheets. To roll out and cut with a pasta machine, follow the manufacturer's instructions. Typically, you will start with the widest setting and gradually decrease the thickness, passing the dough through the rollers several times. Once you have thin sheets, attach the cutting attachment for your desired pasta shape, such as fettuccine or spaghetti. To cook the pasta, bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil. Add the fresh pasta. It will cook very quickly, usually in 2 to 5 minutes depending on the thickness. It is done when it floats to the surface and is al dente. Tender but still slightly firm to the bite. Remove the pasta with a slotted spoon or tongs and toss immediately with your favorite sauce. Tips for success. Using high-quality flour will make a difference in the texture of your pasta. 00 flour is ideal for a delicate texture. The dough should be firm but pliable. Adjust flour or liquid as needed. Do not skip the resting time, it makes rolling much easier. Fresh pasta cooks much faster than dried pasta. Keep a close eye on it. If you are not cooking the pasta immediately, you can hang the strands to dry for a few hours or overnight. Make sure they do not stick together. Dried fresh pasta will take slightly longer to cook. Enjoy the satisfaction of making and eating your own fresh pasta. It is a simple process with a rewarding result. Thanks for watching the recipe guy. Let me know what you think.